Kia ora and welcome to a very special episode. I'm super excited to be sharing this one with you. In this video we're in the beautiful tropical island paradise that is Aitutaki, fly fishing the beautiful blue lagoon before heading out past the reef to target some of the bigger fish. If you're new to the channel, let me know by whacking that subscribe button, and for everybody else, you know the drill. Chuck on the big screen, grab a cold one and enjoy. Let's go.
The trip started out hopping on a 3-row little plane and heading north from Raro to the tropical island paradise, Aitutaki. Flying in, there are blues my eyes have never seen before, and the camera just doesn't do it justice. Aitutaki really is just a dot in the wild Pacific Ocean, with the reef surrounding the island protecting it from monstrous swells. The Aperua harbour has a breakwater stretching out almost to the outer reef. Coral and fish life thrive in the lagoon, with the reef providing shelter in all weather. The reef itself takes the brunt of the waves, making it a highly oxygenated zone, bringing in shoals of baitfish, followed by larger predators like giant trevally and sharks that pick off the easy meals. We were hit with a warm 27 degrees, which was enough for a tan and a healthy amount of sunstroke coming from a Dunedin winter. Coconut trees lined the island, giving it a warm tropical feel. Meanwhile, back home Dunedin just had its coldest day. Good to see the flatties are keeping themselves entertained. This is my boy Ollie skating down our street covered in ice. I must say, the heat was a welcome shock to the system. The resort I was staying at had complimentary kayaks, so armed with my trout fly rod, I paddled off to explore some remote islands.
Kia ora everybody. Welcome to the beautiful island paradise that's Aitutaki. Now, I've spent the morning kayaking around these beautiful islands and lagoons, and there you go, there's the kayak. Tell you what, this place is absolutely stunning. There's fish everywhere, it's incredible, and I've brought along the fly rod, also a bigger rod over there, but I've just come to this shallow little part and I thought, why not test some casts and see if we can find some of the beautiful tropical fish that call this place home. So here I am with the Crosswater Reddington Path combo. I've got a sinking line on, just because I didn't bring my floating line. And we've just got a little smelt fly. A lot of the fish around here very white, so, or get illuminated by the sun anyway. So we're trying with the white fly and yeah, have a few casts, see what happens.
There were plenty cool and crazy critters around. For reference, this crab was probably about the size of my head.
Right, so there's a little hole over here, and then north it's a shallower part and there's lots of little fish around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to the left over at this side, to work my way around, and then there's another pool further up I might check out. Alright, casting to the left, let's go.
eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Oh. I only did a couple of casts into that pool. One came out, smashed it, and broke me off straight away. So I only brought one bit of trace, and it was only 6 pound fluorocarbon. And that fish, the very first hook set, bit it, ran straight to a rock, and it's gone. So now we're stuck with no trace, but the fish are still hungry. So I'm trying to work out, do I come back and keep playing around with some flies, or do I head out and try and find some bigger things? Righto guys, so I just found a little bit of recycled 6 pound line, but clearly just a little off-cut piece that I put away at some point. So we've got one more shot, again one of those little fish, and once it's done, it's done. We've got no more line, and there's not many shops on the island. So let's go, take 2. Got him. Whee! Oh wow, here's a funny looking one. Wow, he's beautiful. Hello buddy. Wow, look at you. Awesome looking fish. And cheers for playing, buddy. There you go, buddy. Yeah.
Check this out, I had to slow down, he was so quick. But this fish races out, grabs my fly, then boosts back to his rock. I tried to pull him out, but he snagged me good under there. I didn't think much of it, so I reach in to unsnag my fly when I notice a long spike next to my hand. I take a closer look, and perched up underneath the rock is an awesome looking lionfish. Never seen one of these in person, and they are spectacular. These guys aren't to be messed with. A sting out here would be bad news. Although usually not lethal to humans, they can cause cardiac arrest, shortness of breath, fever, and fainting. And if I faint out here, we're in big trouble in that sun. So we leave him to live his life and move on.
Look at that, he's just given up. I've taken all my tension off him, and he's playing dead. Look at that, he's acting like he's... What's he doing? I'm just gonna wait and see if he wakes up again, or if he's just given up. Look at that, he's not even fighting. Maybe if I give it a tug. Look at that, oh, now he's having a go. Oh! No, you don't want to fight. You just want to be released. I've never fought a fish who just... like, he's literally acting like I can't see him. I wonder if it's his camouflage. Alright, come on buddy. Show you off to the camera. Nice little speckly guy. Quite a cool specimen, eh? Awesome. Hey bud, oh, he's got some nasty spikes. Gotta be very careful with some of these. Oh, those are incredibly spiky. See ya, bud.
I move to a deeper channel and check out these little GTs and bluefin trevally swooping in on my fly. I hook a good one that screams off with crazy power, but by the time the GoPro turns on, he's gone. A little camera shy, I guess. The sun is really beating me up now, and tomorrow's the big fish day, so I paddle back over the blue lagoon to get some rest, hoping the fishing's in our favour. Dawn breaks a fiery red as we head over on our boat to the mainland. Check out the colours in this low light photo. It was absolutely incredible. We head down to Avarua Harbour to meet up with local fishing legend Captain Blackjack, who runs Moonlight Charters. We jump on the Aitutaki made 8.5 metre beast and fly along the breakwater. We head through the small break in the reef and head out to one of the 6 fads dotted around the island. Lures roll out and within minutes one screams off and I'm locked into a solid fish. I'm pumping and winding, not wanting to give this fish any chance to get away. He rocks up next to the boat and Captain Blackjack doesn't miss. My first ever yellowfin tuna on the board. I am buzzing. Lines back in and a couple minutes later another rod screams off. I grab it, but okay, this one's a serious one. It's powering off and not wanting to stop. Look at that line scream out of the spool. I'm locked in one fierce tug of war and I'm battling to get a quarter turn in, and this thing is taking 50 plus meters when it wants. This one took a soft swim bait on 30-pound line, so increasing the drag would be an easy way to say bye to this monster of the deep. I just have to play him for as long as it takes. After about 45 minutes I see colour, and he's huge, estimated at over 50 plus kilos. Blackjack tells me it's rare for them to get that big at this time of year. But the fish saw the boat and now he's powering down. Full throttle, no brakes, this guy saw the boat and took 150 meters of line. At this point I'm knackered. I have almost no give left in my arms. This has been a battle. I managed to slowly get some progress as the fish tires, and then disaster strikes. I feel a pop The line loosens and he's gone. No! Captain Blackjack inspects the line, and after 75 minutes of fighting, the tuna had chewed through the line. It was a bit rocky now, and I pop over the side to feed the fish. Not because I'm seasick, of course. I'm just absolutely spewing I lost the fish of my dreams. I was devastated. No time to live in the past, so on a flying fish troll behind the boat, we were on again.
Yeah, I think.
It's a decent sized barracuda. Although they have similar gnarly teeth to our barracuda back home, they're not the same species, and these tropical specimens are actually fantastic eating, unlike our cold water counterparts. We troll pretty close to the reef and check out the size of these monstrous waves slamming down on the coral. Explosions of white water shooting up from the reef. This is sheer power. You would not want to get caught in that. The reel fires off again. Something smashed another flying fish. I jump on the pole and start pumping. Captain Blackjack strategically speeds up to set the hook, then keeps the boat in gear when he sees it's not dropping down deep like a tuna. He did the right thing, because something with some speed grabbed this one. We can't give it any slack line, or the fish will throw the hook and speed circles around the boat.
What have we got here, Blackjack? 60 pound?
He sees the boat and speeds past, even though the boat's still moving forward. It's a wahoo, the fastest fish in the ocean aside from billfish. He lines up against the side of the boat, and once again Captain Blackjack doesn't miss. We get him on the boat. First wahoo. Wow, what a fish. Blackjack says these guys are rare to get this big at this time of year. He's topping 30 kilos of prime eating. Rigging up these flying fish is an art form, and I'm glad it's on Blackjack because I cannot present them so perfectly, enticing that big bite.
So this is the main sort of bait fish that's kind of around at the moment.
The Aitutaki dolphins rock up to say hi and cruise along with us to keep us entertained. While enjoying watching them doing their thing, that euphoric sound sings out again. Another flying fish has been munched. This one was a more average sized wahoo for this time of year, followed by my old man skull dragging another similar sized wahoo in, while I steer us away from that reef. Even these ones I'm battling to hold up, and these guys are around 12 to 15 kilos of muscle. The wahoos are on the chew. God damn, another snaps up a flying fish, but this one's got more weight. This one is powering. Back into a proper battle. I'm giving this fish everything I got. I'm not losing another dream fish today. Pumping away, I'm making progress. He is not going in without a fight. My arms are getting weak, but adrenaline's keeping me going.
It's like,
Don't give any slack, please.
Look how fast he switches when he sees the boat. That is pure power. He's not done yet. I can't give him any slack to work with. Sharpshooter Blackjack takes the shot and we've got him. We speed back into the beautiful blue lagoon and get the full service drop back at our bungalow. Most of the fish go back to feed Blackjack's family, and I'm sure they will use all of it, because not much was going to waste on the boat, even the odd flying fish. We kept the smallest wahoo that was cooked up by our lovely resort staff. The wahoo is incredible with the chicken-like texture and beautiful flavours, with no real classic fishy taste. If you want to experience a trip of a lifetime fishing beautiful Aitutaki, hit up Moonlight Charters and link up with the one and only Captain Blackjack. The 15 and 30 kilo wahoos, the gnarly old barracuda, the 15 kilo yellowfin. I'll leave a link to get in touch with Blackjack himself so you can have a trip of a lifetime too if you're ever in Aitutaki. We had an incredible day on the water with non-stop fishing action, but we really only scraped the surface of what this place has to offer. From the tuna to the mahi-mahi, to the marlin, to the bommies hiding big GTs, and the sand flats holding bonefish. Aitutaki is a special fishing destination with some of the nicest locals you'll ever meet. Maybe I'll be back to hunt down the big tuna that got away. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this tropical fishing special.